Hey friends, welcome to my channel. It's Sean from Seankbeauty Beauty. Welcome to another episode of Seankbeauty's Beauty Bar, where we grab from the bar and discuss all things beauty. Super excited because I am here with Henry, who is the executive director of Kogendo. You all knew that I just did a video about the truth about Kogendo, and you all were super excited to know more about the brand, skincare, and women of color. You wanted to know more about the cosmetic line. So Henry is here to give us some insight, a little background of the company, and walking us through the wonderful world of Kogendo. So Henry, super excited to have you here. Oh my gosh.
Well, I am excited to be here and everything, and to be able to, find such a fan, and also to share the excitement that, we've come to discover in the new Oriental Plants collection that we had recently had launched last year. So just to kind of share with you with Kogendo, Kogendo is, it's a Japanese-based brand. And Kogendo is 35 years young. Kogendo started really on TV and film sets in Japan. And, a lot of people are like, why have I not heard of Kogendo? And, what is Kogendo? And Kogendo has been that brand that's been used, as I said, TV and film sets all over the world. What really makes it sublime and special, that it has been that kind of go-to hidden secret amongst celebrity artists and celebrities as well, because of the signature ingredients and signature technology that Kogendo provides. Kogendo, being established 35 years ago, was, really created through a celebrated Japanese actress. Her name was Isotome. And Isotome, over issues and concerns with her troubled skin, from extended hours of heavy makeup, being in different kinds of extended stage lighting, which we know, can be really intense, being under different settings as well. All of those factors were really compromising the overall health and glow to her skin. So being from Japan, going back to her own traditions, going back to her own roots of essential oils and botanicals as well, she went about to create her own signature skincare brand, her own brand using her own signature emollient that we still use today. It's called T3 oil. It's the letter T and the number 3, and it's her own proprietary blend that we use in our own spas in Japan. And creating a brand 35 years ago with no parabens, no synthetics, no fragrance, being clean. Also creating, at that time, Japan started to introduce HD lenses into their TV and film sets. So creating also the first skin integrated mineral makeup that was HD formulated. So, we know today, especially with technology and 4K, and who knows, 5 years from now, it's going to be 20K resolution, and how technology is, that, finding a product that protected and preserved the overall glow and health of the skin, but most importantly, to keep in mind that is going to look and read like skin behind an HD lens, but also to look and read like skin up close. And I think that's part of the magic behind Kogendo and with our color, is that how it is the closest thing that does look and read like skin, and why it's so lauded by a lot of celebrity artists and celebrities themselves. So, Kogendo is a skincare brand, with, utilizing, of course, mineral pigments with color as well. So for us, what we really target is the overall health, the radiance, the glow to the skin. And, at this time, Isotome's sister, her name is Megumi Suguchi, has taken over the brand. And, we are really excited because there is a collection that is specifically designed, which really helps the overall health of the skin as well, that we've called Oriental Plants. Yeah. So this is I'm just going to pull this over. I just pulled everything in front. This is the 4th edition of the Oriental Plants collection, created through Isotome's sister, Megumi Suguchi. So what, and what we've shared as well, and what I'm really fascinated about the new Oriental Plants is, the perfect kind of synergy between utilizing tradition, technology, and also botanicals as well, which we kind of will, talk about a little bit, a little deeper. The first thing I kind of wanted to really address, and the one thing that had really kind of has been a game changer for me with Oriental Plants, as it's becoming a game changer for a lot of people, and what they're starting to see as well is that healthy skin does begin with moisture. And now, of course, there are the damaging effects of aging and sun exposure and the effects of stress as well, which what contributes to create that loss of moisture into the skin. And, you know, for Oriental Plants, it really targets on not only how it's going to help to maintain hydration, but also to retain moisture into the skin. So using this particular product as well is, you know, how it also kind of gives almost like the hydration from within, but hydration at all levels and every step of your skincare as well that it delivers. And how it really does this is the part where tradition steps in, is they have what we do is a process called fermentation, which is something that we know about when it comes to wine and grapes about fermentation. But fermentation's been used for centuries in Japan. It's been used a lot for, for absorption as well. It also helps to create energy. It also produces minerals and antioxidants as well. So we have assigned, there's an area in Japan, it's Akita, which we have assigned, which they specialize in fermentation. So we assigned a traditional Akita master to double ferment these botanicals, so that what it's going to be able to do is to improve the overall efficacy and efficiency of the product that you are delivering into your skin. So this double fermentation process contains a proprietary blend of 3 ingredients. First ingredient is going to be rice. Rice is something that, you know, in skincare that really helps to address dryness, irritation. It also really helps to promote softness and smoothness to the skin. There's also perilla, which is another botanical as well, which is fantastic to have. Perilla's got, you know, your omegas in it as well. It's also going to help to work to restore the natural moisture barrier to our skin. You see, as we age and all the damaging effects to our skin, we actually break down that natural moisture barrier. So Oriental Plants is really targeting at retaining moisture, but it's really targeting at how to replenish that natural moisture barrier to the skin. Now, the third ingredient that we've also included is something called jujube, which is actually a fruit botanical as well, a fruit extract that we use. And what that's going to do is that it's going to help with the elasticity, the brightness, the firmness, cell turnover. So it does all of these factors. And this particular elixir is in every product of the Oriental Plants collection. So it's going to ensure that it's going to be delivering hydration through every step of skincare. But in addition as well is that, you know, when it comes to the heart of healthy skin, what we really want to look at is softness, smoothness. We were looking for radiance. We want firmness. We want elasticity. All of those factors that we're looking at the heart of healthy skin. So in creating that, out of 80 Japanese plant extracts that we examined, we actually found 5 highly effective ingredients that we use that's really going to help to target and promote all of those areas of healthy skin that I just mentioned: smoothness, softness, radiance, firmness, and elasticity. Yeah, but you know, what's really interesting, this is the technology, is that we've taken these 5 potent ingredients and we've encapsulated them so that it promotes a delivery system. So it's able to go ahead and a permeable membrane so that it's able to penetrate into the skin and be able to deliver all of the benefits to address all of those concerns and deliver the benefits to your skin. So that is something we call the 5FP capsule, which is 5 free of pesticides capsule. And that's the technology that we use. So the double fermentation with the Akita master, that's, you know, that using that tradition, that technology of really encapsulating these 5 ingredients. You know, I mean, we went to 5 different regions, each region per ingredient. Yeah. So, you know, for example, for softness, you know, one of the best ingredients is to use is peony. You know, peony is really great for those qualities, and for smoothness as well. We use a mushroom extract. We also use a particular rose when it comes to radiance, which is sort of your vitamin C for your skin, which is also going to help to address uneven skin texture as well. We also have something bitter orange, which is great when it comes to any kind of fatigue to the skin.
Right.
So in the Oriental Plants collection, every product that we have designed contains our delivery system of the double fermentation, this elixir that, you know, we call it the Shin Hon Jun HAKKOH concentrate. And I know every time we've talked, we laugh about it. And I believe me, I actually make it a point to practice saying Shin Hon Jun HAKKOH concentrate, but that's our own proprietary blend. And that is really the magic. And that's really that one product, as I mentioned, that is the game changer as well. So the one product that does really has 60% of this elixir as well is going to be the Oriental Plants lotion. It contains 60% of the Shin Hon Jun HAKKOH concentrate, but it also contains of the encapsulated botanical blend that we use to address the smoothness and softness and all of those 5 factors to the skin. It also contains lotus flower as well. It contains a couple of other additional softening ingredients. But the one thing about this particular product, what it's going to do is that it's going to help to deliver and lock in the moisture. It's going to improve the overall efficacy of the skin. It's going to maintain and retain moisture into the skin using this product.
So Henry, would it be true to say that this would be for all skin types, or, okay, got it.
It's for all, it really is for all skin types, you know, because this is designed for, it's in particular, even most sensitive skin types can also use this product as well.
That's really good.
And, you know, because, you know, Oriental Plants is, you know, and keep in mind is it's about really helping to replenish that natural moisture barrier to your skin. It's to really provide that moisture to our skin, to provide back that health and that glow back to your skin as well. So this is something that can't live without, that I use all the time. You know, the one thing that we see is that sometimes, especially when it comes to our line of skincare, we'll generally use a lotion first, and then we go into a serum, then we go into a cream. However, you use the Oriental Plants W Essence first. This is really something that I cannot live without. This is one thing that, of course, contains the concentrate, that also contains the anti-aging, the capsule as well. But most importantly, this also is, it's a double serum. So this is going to contain as well 5 different types of ceramides. And ceramides is the one thing that our skin needs to lock in moisture. So not only is it going to be delivering ceramides, it's going to help to replenish ceramides to the skin. It's also going to really address softness and irritation to the skin. So this is the product you want to use to prime your skin for skincare. So you would use this first, because also, you know, because of the ceramide technology, in addition with the, the concentrate as and the anti-aging properties as well, this is why you would do this one first.
You typically hear about priming the skin before makeup.
Yes.
But to prime it before skincare, I think that's a really interesting step, because it's super duper like lightweight. And I just did a video where I layered on all of my Kogendo products, and everyone kept asking me about my skin because it was just super duper moisturized, and it gave me just this radiant look to my skin. But I wanted to chime in with that, but you go ahead.
But the one thing I have to share as well is that when you use this particular product first, is that it's going to ensure that everything is going to be delivered into your skin. It's going to improve the efficacy of your skin. So, and also is that it's also delivering antioxidants and minerals to your skin as well. This also has a couple of other additional ingredients that further help to benefit the skin. Most importantly, any type of irritation, or when people doing retinols or anything as well that could be a little aggressive, this is a great barrier and a great way to prime for your skincare. And of course, you would then follow it up with your Oriental Plants lotion. And I have to say is that with using this particular product, I use it in a couple of ways. Of course, you kind of want to be able to, take it in your palm. You want to warm it up in your hands. I always like, and then you kind of always want to press it into your skin.
Yes.
That's really what you kind of want to do. And of course, your neck. And then you can always do, some people like to do the décolletage, but you want to be able to press this product into the skin to really always ensure, its efficacy as well. Another tip that I want to share with you, at times when I'm looking at doing a particular, like if I want to do a little bit more of a deeper hydration, if I want to I want to kind of give myself a little bit of a treatment using the lotion, I will use our signature cotton that we have, which is certified organic, it's unbleached, it's chemical free. It's double layered as well. And I will use my Oriental Plants and I kind of wet that, but you're able to separate these.
Nice.
And you can kind of pull them apart. You stretch them, they have a little bit of a stretch. And then you're able to place them on.
Wow.
And then it gives you more of a deeply hydrated lotion pack kind of at-home mask that you can do. Well, our cotton is fantastic because not only is it because it's pure, but also it is that one product that you're able to effectively separate it, be the OP lotion or be it whether it's particular essence, and create that own personal sheet mask.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So of course you would start with this, and then you would go with the lotion, and then you would follow it up, of course, with our Oriental Plants emollient cream. It is one of those emulsion creams, that even to take it a step further, that we actually fermented for an additional 90 days before we jar it. It also contains additional botanicals as well, healing botanicals. So what I really love about the emollient cream is that how the texture, so you would want to actually, of course, use your lotion. And while the lotion is still damp on your skin, is to apply the emulsion as well. So your skin is able to better absorb the product. The emulsion the one signature thing you're going to see is how it's really going to help to soften the skin and condition the skin. It almost provides this cocoon effect to your skin as well. But it's still a lightweight texture. It doesn't feel like a heavy moisturizer. It just feels that you're hydrated from within. So that's the one thing I love about using this emulsion is, especially on days where, let's say I do feel a little drier, I don't have to use a heavier cream. I kind of follow the steps, but with the emulsion, it's going to provide the amount of moisture I have, but still give me that soft, smooth finish to my skin, but not feel like it's heavily moisturized or, or it's too rich. So that's what's really kind of unique about the emulsion cream that, you and I have become fans of and using, is how, and in particular as well, in a drier climate, in a humid climate, how it really translates and works in all different types of climates as well to really effectively deliver, maintain, and retain the moisture to your skin. And of course, with the emulsion cream, what you would love, emollient cream, what you would want to be able to do is you do want to warm it up and then press it onto your skin. So just to kind of reiterate as well, when it comes to the essence, when it comes to the lotion and to the emulsion, it is a product a best way of application is by warming and pressing onto the skin, as opposed to just putting it on. So, but which now leads me to another product that is a multi-purpose product. And that product is going to be our Oriental Plants Treatment Balm. What I love about this is that this is something that actually provides an extra layer. This is something where those concerns for your skin, let's say, sometimes, or in areas where you do want to add just a little bit extra hydration as well. This is a product that contains rosemary in it. Rosemary is a really a wonderful product to use that's antifungal, antibacterial. It also contains, as well as the emollient cream, it contains our signature T3 oil, which is going to immediately soften and smooth the skin as well. So this is something that you can also not just use, you can use it on the lips. You can also use this on areas, some people use it on their elbows, they use it on their knees, area where they're particularly dry or the skin may be a little bit cracked. Clients that tend to suffer from a little bit of rosacea can also benefit in using this, this protective layer to the skin as well. And, of course, having rosemary, it also is going to, that being antifungal, antibacterial, it's also going to help to work at protecting the flora of the skin as well.
What I really love too is to know that this is multi-purposed. Like it's not just for the lips. Like you can, like you said, use it on your elbows or in those areas where it's dry. Because I think a lot of women now want products that can do multiple things, including makeup. But that is game changer.
Absolutely. And also as well, there, especially when you do prep your skin with moisturizer, some areas you want to be a little bit more, not as hydrated like in your T-zone versus like maybe in your cheeks. So sometimes you can apply the treatment balm on the areas where you do want to maybe concentrate on a little extra hydration as well. But, the best thing about using this product is its healing properties that it provides. It's how soothing it is. It's that beautiful kind of extra layer that it gives to your skin. It's it's that blanket.
Henry, would you say also women who suffer or anyone who suffers from eczema too can use this? Like, would it be mild enough for someone to use this if they have eczema?
Well, the first thing I would probably suggest is for them to consult their dermatologist. We've had clients who use it that do have eczema and have other issues with skin that have been able to benefit. But I always, first and foremost would say to be able to consult, with your dermatologist first. But the overall benefit behind it is to be healing, and it's also to provide an additional layer of that kind of balm texture to your skin.
Wow. So it looks like a healing ointment too.
It really is. And when you kind of smell it as well, the rosemary really helps to target and lifts the senses as well, but it has so many different properties too. So, we also use another ingredient in many of our Oriental Plants collection called Gotu-Kola, which is really great to address any kind of wounds or irritations or any real sensitivity as well. It's such a unique product, especially as we get older and we'll get older and our skin does change. Our skin does become a lot more sensitive as well. So this is going to be able to help to address that.
So if we use this skincare line, can you speak to what this would look like when we use sunscreen? Is it going to be compatible? Some sunscreens don't really work well with skincare products. Either they would leave like a white milky emulsion. But can you speak to that, or what would be a solution to mitigate that from happening? Would it be let this sit on for a little bit and then go into sunscreen?
Yeah, for my own, my own personal use when I'm, doing my steps, I do let my skincare take its do what it needs to do, and then I will go in to apply my sunscreen effectively. As far as its compatibility with sunscreen, it is very compatible with sunscreen. Before you put makeup on, you really should let your skincare set for a minute or two. That's how you're really going to ensure that it adheres effectively, but also stays on longer. So, it's really letting things do what it needs to do. So it's letting your skincare, be able to effectively penetrate into the skin to deliver all of the benefits that it's going to deliver. And then, of course, follow up with your sunscreen. I've used it with, sunscreens that are a little bit more opaque, especially if I'm going out, like, on my bike and I'm riding around. I do want something that's more of a physical protection.
Yeah.
So I will layer that over the OP, and it will protect my skin, but underneath my skin is hydrated, it's
Yes.
glowing, it's fresh, it's youthful, it's people are stopping me,
Right now, the hair is blowing in the wind.
All right, I'm coming back to earth. One of the other things that I've kind of fallen in love with, as part of my regime that I do about 2 or 3 times a week now, is going to be the moisture repair mask. This is a product that really helps to just cocoon, locks everything in, but it contains, and what's really unique about this product, and when people first, our clients or, any of our influencers, when they first use this product, when they massage it in, it has these soft jojoba beads that releases onto the skin. And these contain your vitamin A, your vitamin B6, vitamin C. It also contains vitamin E as well. This also contains 3 different bioactive Japanese seaweed extracts, which really target elasticity, firmness, brightness to the skin. It also has coenzyme Q10 as well. So it has a lot of wonderful benefits. And it is that one product that you would layer over your nighttime moisturizer. So it's going to be that last step. So it's just going to seal everything in. So you wake up and your skin is hydrated and fresh and locked in as well. So you're just glowing for the day. And I have to say, anybody, especially now that's traveling, any fatigue that you have, any kind of stress, fatigue to your skin, to use this repair mask. So this is something I'll do about 2 or 3 times a week. I'm actually traveling next week, so this is definitely going to be in my bag. And I usually do it the first night wherever I go somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel fatigued. My skin feels fresh. It feels, hydrated, it feels supple. So that's when this is going to be part of one of the last parts when it comes to the Oriental Plants collection.
When you talked about traveling, is there a traveler's kit or a traveler's size?
We do. We have a travel size, and it's on our website, which has the deluxe size of the Oriental Plants lotion. It also has a deluxe size of our cream. It has a deluxe size of the balm. It also has our Oriental Plants deluxe size of our soap as well. One of the things that is, set aside from dirt, oil, and makeup to remove, sunscreen, richer, more of a physical sunscreen. You can definitely see it. Sometimes when I shower, I can still see when I'm using my soap, how there's still a residue of that sunscreen. That film, exactly. So the one thing I kind of wanted to be able to introduce which is going to be the moist cleansing cream. And this is a product that you use on dry face and that you massage in to your skin. And what this is going to do, it creates this beautiful kind of like milky texture in a way, and it's going to break down that dirt, that oil, that makeup, but most importantly, it breaks down that sunscreen as well. So it is going to also, and this also contains ceramides as well. So what the ceramides do, it's going to help to replenish your skin's own ceramides. It's also going to help to further protect the skin's natural moisture barrier as well. This is something that you can do morning and night, part of your double cleanse. I know many people don't do a double cleanse in the morning, but at night you definitely want to do a double cleanse. And this would be your first step to use in your double cleanse, is going to be the moisture cleansing cream as well. So, and this also, by massaging it in, you're breaking it down, but it's also creating that stimulation and circulation back to your skin as well.
Henry, okay, so we've got this to help break down makeup, but what if, like sometimes ladies get lazy, i.e. myself, do we use this instead?
Yep, you can actually use that as you can do that as the first step. You can do it on your cleansing cloth, and those are one of our hero products. It's one of the best products to use to travel with as well. A part of our spa collection. You know, those cleansing cloths, you know, the one thing about them is they're 100% infused with our cleansing water that we actually source from a spring in Japan. It's called the Izumo spring.
Yes.
There's also contains all these additional botanicals. It also it balances the pH of your skin, but and it's also alcohol free. And the one thing it does have, which I forgot to mention earlier, which is something really key, is an ingredient called white birch sap. Really is going to target that irritation, that inflammation. It's really going to help to give more antioxidants and minerals back to the skin as well. And, you know, our Oriental Plants W Essence contains 40% of it. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest game changers. So that's even contributes to making it the perfect product to prime for your skincare. You know, also another thing about white birch is when you do use, especially with the cloth or even the water itself and the essence, the first thing you're going to feel is that cooling effect that it provides to your skin. That's what's instantly going to calm and soothe the skin. So it's going to allow everything to be a lot more effective. In the morning, if I don't want to use a traditional foaming cleanser and I want something that's really quick, I'll just use that as my morning cleanser. It's also to keep in mind as well, we have to wear those masks everywhere. We forget too, you know, we can use it behind our neck, behind our ears, so that it's kind of also lifting and breaking things down. So it's also addressing that area that we sometimes forget to address.
You're right.
So the moist cleansing cream, it also of course contains Japanese plum, which is really great for any kind of free radical damage. It also has Japanese mugwort in it, which is also going to also help to produce more soothing benefits to the skin. So those are like two of the other additional ingredients, along with the HAKKOH concentrate, you know, along with the 5 pesticide-free encapsulated technology as well. That's in this product.
Wow.
So that would be your first step. Now you can afterwards follow it up with the Oriental Plants facial wash. It is a beautiful lather. This is, of course, you use with water to activate. It has Japanese plum, Japanese mugwort. It also contains ceramides as well. So it's going to help with that moisture barrier to your skin. This is a product that you're able to use. Now, there's a couple of ways of using this product. You can, of course, use it, activate with water, and create that beautiful lather. But you know, sometimes we want to feel luxurious and create that luxurious foam. And then this is where this item comes, which is going to be our facial net. Put your finger right in. I'm gonna do a little demo. I have a little bit of water that I'm adding with it. And what you do is you kind of then take this product, you kind of give it a little bit of a whipping motion to it. And what this is going to do is turn that cleanser, and this works with any cleanser, when you want to create that go from that lather to that foam, and then it's just going to kind of create that beautiful foam for your skin.
Wow.
And what's really nice about using the facial net as well is that you also would use less. You need to use less product. So this is something that you're able to do, you know, in addition with the cleanser, when you kind of just want to create from a lather to a foam, and just to kind of give yourself that really beautiful type of massage to your skin, you know, as part of your cleansing process. One of the other items that, you know, we have included with Oriental Plants, and this is something that I've fallen in love with, is going to be the Oriental Plants facial soap. And I'm sorry to say this is what I have. I wish I had a new one, but this is something, of course, these are all hand done. And these are also infused with aromatic botanical of wild rose as well. This is a cleansing. This is going to be able to kind of lift dirt, oil, and makeup from your skin as well. This is a product you can use as a second step. This is something you can, of course, go under with water. You're able to kind of use it. Sometimes I'll just use it directly, the bar, and massage it into my skin. But then other times I will go in and use my facial net. I'll use my net. So I kind of massage it in and create that kind of that beautiful, from a lather to that beautiful kind of foam texture using the Oriental Plants soap.
So can we use both the which one, the facial wash as well as the soap together, or can
Well,
you
you can.
more?
I would probably, you can do either one or the other. You can do
Got
the
it.
wash, or then you can kind of do the soap. We've for years I've always used foaming wash, cleansing oils, and anything that came in a pump or a tube, and I never really kind of thought about looking at using a cleansing soap. But
Right.
this has also become something that I've fallen in love with, because the result that it also leaves for your skin, especially when I use the facial net with it, it just leaves the skin really ultra soft, ultra smooth as well.
Because most facial soaps tend to leave the skin feeling dry and
Yes.
dehydrated or stripped. And so that's good that this soap does not do that to the skin.
Yeah, it just kind of gives that really perfect balance to the skin. It's also something that a lot of my, especially my male friends and that I've, spoken to about Oriental Plants, I've actually kind of targeted using the soap as well. I love to kind of use it to do before I shave, or sometimes I'll use it afterwards, because it also has also have other additional benefits which really help to heal the skin as well. But most importantly, that it's not going to leave the skin feeling dry or
Right.
taut, as what you had mentioned that other soaps can do.
Okay, so for Father's Day, or a love for your husband, a love gift, or OP.
Okay,
Especially
yep.
the soap. I mean, like men tend to want to get into skincare as well, and they want to know
Yep.
what they can use on their skin. And it's really good that you talk to using that before shaving, because that tends to be one of the questions that men always want. Can somebody talk about men's skincare?
Yeah, because it really helps to soften the skin, it
Right.
helps to prep the skin. Sometimes I do it afterwards, because and then it also helps to kind of, it has all of the Oriental Plants benefits, but it's also going to help to kind of further kind of condition my skin as well.
Right.
This has also been another product, because everyone loves a foaming cleanser. So this is also another
One.
the face wash, the facial wash is definitely another one that a lot of our male clients that also have used as well. So I kind of interchange with both, but I do have a little bit of a passion now for the soap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So a great spa night, great self-love night. This would be this line, or would
Well,
you?
not just a night, you can just do it, for every day. This is something that, really it's about going in and, targeting and really kind of restoring that health, restoring that moisture,
Yes.
locking it in. And you can actually see after using this product how, especially with using the essence and the lotion and all of the products as well, how it is really locking everything in, how it's also addressing fatigue and sun damage, all of those other factors that you do see on your skin, how it really promotes, as I kind of a Kogendo really is, for me, what I really love about Kogendo is that promotion of that health, that glow, and to continue to maintain that health and that glow to the skin.
Okay, so then the next question, different companies have different skincare lines for
Mhm.
different concerns. So would this be a skincare line for just overall skin health, or would you say this is an anti-aging skincare line, or just pretty much there is no category to really push this in? Am I
Well,
making
it is.
sense?
Well, it is an anti-aging skincare line
Got
because of
it.
the ingredients that we use, and
Yes.
it's targeting at these 5 specific regions in Japan, and that really help to target those concerns of, when it comes to aging, we do lose the smoothness, the softness, the
Yeah.
radiance to our skin, the firm. So this is what the anti-aging benefits as well. But in addition, of course, using the double fermentation to really ensure that it's delivering and to really ensure the overall efficacy of each of the products,
Mhm.
that it's going to help to restore, and that really the overall health of your skin does start with moisture.
It's
So it's anti-aging, but it's geared at all skin types. everyone can benefit, including those that are sensitive, as well can benefit in using the Oriental Plants collection.
What
You know,
age do you, I'm just curious, what age do you feel like you should start using an anti-aging or a skincare line like this one? Because I know that's going to be a question that's going to come.
oh wow. You know, I would start Oriental Plants. I would probably start at 30,
Okay.
probably in my 30. You
Yeah.
know, we also, you know, so that, you know, especially when, you know, you do see some of the visible signs of aging where, you know, especially where if it's, you know, lifestyle and all of the things that we do, you
Yeah.
know, we do see that loss of that firmness to our skin. We see the skin's a little bit drier. It's,
Yeah.
you know, not, you know, so this is something that I would probably say that, you know, to really start to help to protect and preserve your skin. So you definitely want to kind of, you know, when it comes to spa collection is great for all skin types, but in particular that category, let's say that is under 30, that, you know, is going to be more of your skin, everyday skin maintenance. So that's where our spa collection does come in, that, you know, has, you know, those benefits. But when you're targeting protection and preserving your skin and all of the things that you're starting to address, that where you would fall into the Oriental Plants collection.
Sense. So we've got the travel kit, we've got the full size. And do
Yes.
you suggest using them all in the line? Like I drive this home a lot on my channel, but it's good to hear somebody else's opinion on it. Because I know when scientists curate skincare products, they tend to do it in a line for compatibility purposes. Do you suggest purchasing skincare in a line or interchanging with other, you know, skincare brands in your skincare routine?
Well, you know, I believe in both. I believe in, you know, being able to actually utilize the entire collection, utilize every step. But, you know, for example, you know, I will sometimes use another serum, or I'll use our oil in addition to, you know, the Oriental plants. So you can definitely add your Oriental plants in with your existing collection. But it's, you know, but the steps to the line um, really help, which each step that you do is what's going to help to ensure the overall maximum results that you want to
Yes,
achieve.
I agree. Wow.
You know, and to really just to, but if there's two items that, you know, or three items that, you know, to really target at the three items that to use or to incorporate that, you know, with anything is really going to be the W essence, the lotion, like this is, you know, beyond, and the moisture cleansing cream.
So if you're
Because
gonna
you really,
experience any three out of everything, that would be the three for
that would be the
Estee.
three.
Got it.
Yes, you know, you want something to really break the skin to create that perfect base and then follow
Yeah.
it up. So, you know, I will, you know, but sometimes with my routine as well, you know, you and I, we are people of, we love product and skincare and technology. And let me try this, let me try that.
Yeah.
There's all these different things we want to kind of, so yeah, I will use this and actually it works also even more effectively with my skincare because of the technology. It's also assists working at driving and having whatever else I use to work a lot more effectively.
Makes sense. That makes sense. So everyone, I will leave the link down below. I will also have a code that gives you 20% off Kogendo's products. Anything else you want to add, Henry?
Well, no, I just, you know what, it was lovely to have, to be able to meet you and to speak with you as well. And, you know, I look forward to doing more, you know, sharing more content and videos with you. But thank you. And I'm really happy. Your skin looks amazing.
Thank you to
So,
Kogendo.
yeah, and overall, just to kind of wrap up it, you know, it has really kind of shifted as well. And the way I also approach skincare, the way I
Right.
look at skincare, you know, the one thing that we always want to do, and sometimes a lot of us are conditioned is, you know, when our skin's not looking the way we want to look, we want to, you know, exfoliate. We want to like do all these different things that
Yeah.
are a little too intense. And sometimes doing that can actually be damaging. You want to be able to properly be able to exfoliate, but you also need to introduce that hydration back to your skin
Yes.
that you do lose. So that's something that's really kind of opened my eyes and shifted my direction as well when it really comes to healthy skin.
I'm so excited about this line right now. Okay, so friends, here's the thing. We have a live that's coming up. So ask your questions, leave them down below because we're going to target those in the live. And we also have a surprise giveaway. So make sure that you are subscribed. I will leave Henry's Instagram down below also, so you can follow him on Instagram. But yes, Henry, thank you so, so much
Thank you
for
so much for
this was
having
so much
me.
fun.
Well, I'm excited as well. So I do look forward to working with you again, and
Yes.
and thank you so much for being such a fan and such a influence when it comes with Kogendo and sharing our beautiful magic with your audience.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.